Couldn't hear them boos, couldn't hear them. Where are you? But they're there. So my name's Craig, from Glasgow, do training and consultancy, and try not to do too much client work. So yeah, I'll not tell you too much more about me. I've been in the game 16 years, but that's about it. Learning the same as everyone else, or making mistakes along the way. So I have spoken at events before. Brighton, this is not working, maybe too many years. So I've spoken at Brighton, SMX Milan. I do a lot of SEMrush webinars and similar events, trying to help people learn from the mistakes I've made over the years. And today I'm going to be speaking about technical SEO and the most common mistakes and how to fix them. So I'm here to talk about SEMrush, who have asked me to speak here today because they couldn't make the event. I know it's probably not going to be great for everyone, but it's site auditing, and I'm sure a lot of you will take some tips and advice from it anyway. So SEMrush is a tool I use on a daily basis. It used to be the case that SEMrush was amazing for keyword research, and that was pretty much all it was good for, but in my opinion it's becoming more of an all-in-one SEO tool. You can do auditing, you can look at your competitors' pay-per-click campaigns, you can do a whole load of stuff, including reporting to your clients and stuff like that as well. And you can pull off PDFs. You can also, if you're scaling up and you want to use VAs, you can send some of the changes to Trello automatically through SEMrush, and a whole lot of other stuff, and they integrate with Majestic and Google Analytics and all that. So it's quite a cool tool. It's a lot more than keyword research these days, and it baffles me that people are not aware that it does auditing and stuff like that as well. And in my opinion, I use a number of auditing tools like screening fraud, deep crawl, and I also use SEMrush, and it's very aggressive and it flags up errors, sometimes errors that don't really mean anything, but it's a great auditing tool anyway, and I think a lot of people tend not to do that kind of stuff. You may disagree, but in most cases when I go out to see people, they don't do the basics properly, and that includes basic auditing and technical SEO. So what you tend to do, I've done it on Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola are one of the biggest brands in the world, and I've just put them through the SEMrush audit there, and you can see that they get a score of 44%, so their SEO is absolutely shite. As far as I'm concerned, it's really poor. There's lots of mistakes, lots of broken links, and loads of other stuff. So when you do a SEMrush audit, we can see there they don't have an SSL certificate. You can argue whether you have to have one if it's going to impact your rankings or not. Obviously Google are now releasing updates where it's going to tell people your website is not secure, and that can obviously put people off. It probably wouldn't put people off of Coca-Cola, to be fair, but if you're in your own industry or whatever, people can get put off very easily. So they don't have an SSL certificate, 67% crawlability, and there are 2,246 errors, and nearly the same amount or more warnings. And that's pretty shocking for a company like Coca-Cola. So I've got on here just kind of what kind of problems they've got. So if any of you have done a SEMrush audit before, you'll be familiar with this interface and what it is. So you can see there, at the top, 1,334 redirect chains and loops, which is not good. Obviously, if you click on that, it will show you all of the errors that are on there. And you can actually send that to Trello if you've got a VA, or you outsource that type of work, you can send it to a VA very easily. So that's why SEMrush is really good as an auditing tool as far as I'm concerned. It's got some flaws, but easily send it to your VA through Trello and tell them to go and fix those redirect chains and loops, or any of the other problems that are on there. Obviously, the common problems we do tend to find is people have got internal links that are broken, they've got duplicate content, they've got duplicate title tags, and some of the other errors that are on here. I'm not going to go through them all because you can all go through them at a later date. There always is these kind of common issues, and you can't have 177 pages with duplicate title tags. It's not good SEO. So run your website through SEMrush and do an audit, and you can very easily look at, you can look at that and go, there's 2,000 errors. once you fix one thing, it can probably fix 1,000 errors. You know, there might be a broken link in the footer of your website, so and that goes across all of your pages. So say you've got 1,000 errors, if you've got 1,000 pages, and you know, making that one fix, that one link that's broken, can obviously fix 1,000 errors. So don't be scared when you see, like, you know, your website's got 2,000 errors or whatever it may be. Obviously Coca-Cola have quite a lot of issues there, like 26 pages returning, you know, 404 errors. That is not good. You know, not for SEO, not for Google's bots, and certainly not for users who may click on that page. If that page is indexed, they're clicking on it and it says 404, it's not good for the user either. They're likely to leave the website. Again, Coca-Cola, they're probably not, you know, because they're a big brand, but you know, for everyone else, if you're a plumber or whatever, then you probably want to address those problems. So that was errors. We're now on to warnings. It will give you stuff that is, errors are the most important as far as I'm concerned. You know, errors are issues, broken links and stuff like that. You've obviously got warnings, which again, people argue, do you have to tag your images and stuff like that? It's good practice to tag your images and stuff like that on your website. And again, Coca-Cola clearly don't tag their images. They've got temporary redirects, they've got, you know, all sorts of kind of problems there. And again, it would be good practice to kind of fix these kind of problems on the website. And it also, you have other issues there with broken JavaScript, CSS files and stuff like that, robots text not found, 11 pages dropped from crawling. So you can see there it's fairly aggressive. It's going through errors, warnings, and it's giving you advice on what you can do to actually go and fix these problems. You know, if you say to your web developer, go and fix these 404 errors or something, it's not a big task, so you want to make sure you keep right on top of that kind of stuff. Basic fixes, you know, improve your on-page SEO, image tagging, missing metadata, internal links and all that kind of stuff is going to help you. Remove any errors and problems with your website. Again, you know, send it to Trello or whatever, and implement other fixes that SEMrush flags up. You want to make sure that you get the best score you can possibly have. Don't ever think you have to get 100%. There's no one's website out there that's actually got a score, well, not as far as I'm aware, that's got 100%, because there's certain things that SEMrush will flag up that are not actually problems, and it will keep your score down. So don't obsess over getting 100%. You'll probably get something between 80, 90, 95 at a push if you're really good. And the extras that SEMrush have got on there as well, they will be kind of doing more on is kind of site speed, page loading time to first byte. These are all important things from an SEO point of view, and again, often unnoticed. You know, over recent years, you see a lot of people talking about technical SEO and the importance of it. You know, back in the day, it was just content links. You know, just shove content out there, bash links at it, and you would rank. But Google's becoming more clever, and you know, they want to see websites that load fast, and it's common sense. Websites that load fast are going to get priority. You know, if I was Google and I was making the decision, who am I going to rank? Number one, the guy's website that loads it within a second and gives the answer back to the customer, or the guy's website that takes 10 seconds to load because he's on a shitty server or whatever. You know, I would be given the site. So site speed and all that kind of stuff are part of the kind of algorithm and stuff like that. So obviously SEMrush, massive company, they've got access to loads of websites, and they do a lot of testing. So a lot of people come out and talk at events and whatever and give their own opinion, and probably don't do a lot of testing and stuff like that. SEMrush have done testing, and it was done on over 150 random websites from builders, plumbers and all that kind of stuff. And 82% of those 150,000 websites had issues with their website. And you know, you can see from the previous example with Coca-Cola, they have a shit ton of problems, but because they're a big brand, they probably don't care. Now, out of those 82% of websites, out of the 150,000 random websites, 44% of them had critical issues. So it's quite clear that people are not auditing their websites, or not implementing what they're auditing. And most people in this industry will use a tool like SEMrush or similar, Screaming Frog, Deep Crawl, whatever it may be, and you have to implement this. There's no point in looking at it, reading it and not doing anything about it. 44% of websites analysed that had at least one critical issue is a bit of a joke, and has to be done. So site speed, Google doesn't like slow websites, clients don't like slow websites, so you have to resolve that. And you can use tools out there to help you understand, what your website is doing. You've got GT Metrics, which is a free tool. You've got Pindom, which they have a free version and a paid version. And you've got webpagetest.org, which is another tool that you can use. These will tell you where your problems are, whether you've got images that are too big, or you've got JavaScript or whatever it might be. You've got to run your website through these tools and implement those fixes and get speed onto your website. Page load speed is massively important. How you can reduce that? Obviously, people have got videos, images, JavaScript, CSS, and you can, scale down your images and stuff like that. They don't have to be big, 2 gigabyte pictures or whatever on your website, because if that's 2 gigs and Google's got to load that up, it's going to slow your website down. So you want to make sure that you trim down your page size by making sure that everything is, as compact as you possibly can. There is tools you can use to kind of do that stuff, and these are some of the tools that you can use to kind of speed up your website as well. Some of them are for developers. And there also is WordPress plugins and stuff like that that you can use to speed up your website, or you can just hire a developer and just pass the job on to them. The web developers will know more about that than probably an SEO guy. It depends, there are SEO guys out there who have a strong web development background, but SEOs are not all web developers, and they can't really manipulate CSS or cut it down or whatever. So you can use some of these tools, or hire a developer, as I say, or use WordPress plugins. I know a lot of you will use WordPress. Some of the WordPress plugins that I would recommend that you can use to increase your website speed would be WP Fastest Cache, Smush, which compresses your images, BG Lazy Load, and Speed Booster Pack. There is hundreds of them out there. These ones work very well for me personally, but you can try and test different stuff and see what you can do to improve your website speed. And again, go back and test it on those tools and see the improvements that you've got there. You can also boost your server performance, and everything's not about big images and stuff like that on a website. Slow load speed can be done, be there for a number of reasons, and as I say, SEMrush have done all the kind of analysis. Websites have got critical issues, websites have got large HTML page sizes, and it says there only 1% of the 43% of websites with critical issues are due to large HTML pages. The rest of it is all the other stuff, and one of the most common things for people to have problems with is crap web hosting. We all love a bargain. No one wants to pay over the odds for hosting, whatever. But if you're running a business that makes you money, some guys will earn £30,000 a year, there's other guys that earn £3 million a year. Regardless of what you earn, you have to have the right hosting. It's essential, and loads of guys will bolt and pay $20 a year for hosting. And you can't operate a proper business on crap hosting. It's just going to be crap. You're going to be rammed on a server full of other websites that are all, slowing your website down. If you don't have browser caching, it means that your website loads every single time for every visitor. You want to make sure that you've got browser caching on. 25% of websites don't have caching on them, out of those 42% that have issues. Websites that get high traffic, again, on a small server, your website can slow down because of that. So if you're getting loads of sales and loads of leads, it's probably wise to upgrade your server or get a dedicated server or something like that. And guys who use WordPress, loads of people love to use plugins because you can just add a plugin to add a contact form or live chat or whatever. People go over the top with plugins, and you get guys out there with 50, 60, 70 plugins, and again that can slow your website down as well. And you've also got redirects. It's also a common problem. People get redirects all over the place, and that is a problem again that can slow your website down. So personally, for any website that I own that generates revenue, I would highly advise that you dedicated hosting. It's more expensive, but in terms of speed and just being able to run your business efficiently, it's highly recommended. There are other tips that you can use, the likes of Cloudflare, which I'm sure a lot of you already have. There's loads of benefits to using Cloudflare. It can also increase your website speed. So there is a free version, there is a premium version. You can install that very easily, and something I would highly recommend. Additional Cloudflare benefits, you've got some of these benefits here: security, DDoS protection, image optimization. They give you an SSL certificate for free, and that's always a good thing. Everyone loves a freebie. And you've also got HTTP 2, which is a lot faster than HTTP 1. So you may want to use Cloudflare to get a wee bit more speed out of your website. Time to first byte. When someone clicks on your website, the browser will request byte from the server. Time to first byte is the amount of time it takes for a browser to get the first byte from the server. So people, again, don't really bother with that kind of stuff. And you can use the tools out there to tell you what the time to first byte is. And you see there, it's 1.708 milliseconds. I can't remember off the top of my head what they recommend it is. I think it's something like 900 milliseconds is good. So that isn't so good. No, that's my own website actually, that's not Coca-Cola, that's my own website. And that's not good. There's improvements you can have there, and you can see where the problems lie as well, and again address that and make sure that you get that time to first byte as good as you possibly can. You can also use webtest.org, and again they can tell you what your load time is. The first byte 0.960 seconds and stuff like that. And again, it's something you should check on a regular basis. Make sure your website is loading fast, because it does make a difference. Reasons for slower time to first byte: you could have lots of traffic, network issues, RAM usage, your database, or you're on a shared server. There's loads of reasons why you can have a slow time to first byte, and if you're on a dedicated server and you're optimizing for that stuff, then it would be highly recommended to do so. Ways to improve time to first byte: caching, load small files, and update your plugins and stuff like that as well, are ways that you can improve that. And examples of some of these small changes: so we've got a website here, and you can see there it was kind of pretty stagnant for the last year. And just getting in and doing a site audit and doing all of these kind of minor changes, you can get a massive, we've got 5 times more traffic or 6 times more traffic to that guy's website by doing a simple site audit and fixing all these crappy problems that are out there. And you can see, getting 5 times the traffic is massive for a customer. You're going to get the time to do your job properly. So the first thing I would do is audit someone's website and address all these kind of technical problems. Again, Andrew Drinkwater, who is another SEO guy, some of you might have heard of him. He does a lot of internal linking, and even small things like making sure your internal linking stuff is set up properly and working and not all broken. Again, you can get a massive impact and increasing traffic from just doing that. So all these small things combined do make your overall web presence a lot better. And again, Andy, I put another example there. He's got a YouTube video where you can hear more about internal linking, and you can see the kind of increase in traffic here. It's Merry Christmas to him, that's around at Christmas time. And just with the internal linking side of things, which he obsesses over, he gets massive traffic increases. So these small things do make a difference. So it is important that you do that, and that is me, hopefully finished. So thank you very much, and hopefully you enjoyed that. Cheers.